Now, Twitter don't have the best quality, so if it looks like shit, I'm sorry. But this is some Pokimane shit, and I kind of want to watch about it. Let's hear this.
Do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines. And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix.
Probably.
Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself.
What?
I was trying to pick which word to use. To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months.
Huh?
When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're... This is something that we can fix.
Let me hear that again. What?
Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself.
I knew I fucking heard it. Ain't no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Number one, I understand because a lot of niggas is like, Pokimane is beautiful, Pokimane is sexy. I think to me, Pokimane is okay. As anybody would say, she's mid, which is fine. But at the same time, relax. You don't want to tell the person that's employing you, hey, I wank my crank to your shit. Relax. She's sending you video footage on a fucking daily basis, nigga. Relax. Let's watch the other videos.
One of the funniest situations I have ever seen. I want to address something.
Oh, this is Sensitive Society. Shout out to Sensitive Society. He is fucking good YouTuber. I love his content. I usually just see him on my timeline. I don't have to subscribe, but I might.
Major. These are allegations that might ruin my life. Yes, the footage that you're seeing right now is straight up coming from me. This is my first time playing Elden Ring. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw me posting about it. You saw me raging and quitting. Please take it easy on the gameplay, okay? I don't want you guys to go full Diesel Patches, Fetus, Fortnite mode. I'm learning, okay? I hope my gameplay doesn't make your eyes bleed. If it were up to me, I would just spend all day no lifing this game. I'm not even gonna lie. But I saw this on Twitter. Stumbled upon one of the most embarrassing clips, moments I have ever seen in my entire life. And I got the full VOD live from Twitch. But the headline of what's going on, I had to reread this like 5 different times. I was like, wait, what? Pokimane says her editor admitted he couldn't stop touching himself to her videos? What is this? This is professional gooner shit right here. What the hell? Why would you ever admit to this? The FBI.
I'm probably because she was like, I bet money. She was like, yo, why are you turning videos in so late? And he was like, he's a SpongeBob naked meme. I guess I'm gonna have to tell her. You didn't have to tell her. You didn't have to be honest and transparent with her. That's like next level. Like, I know I say be honest with people. Relax. Do not tell somebody you cranking your yank to them. Chill. Grab a smoothie. Grab an ice cream sandwich. Relax yourself.
Couldn't get this out of me. They were torturing me, hooking up batteries to my nipples and electrocuting my testicles. Like, there's no way I would ever admit to this.
Listen, if he said it in his most honest, purest form, I respect it. What you shouldn't have did was tell her. What you shouldn't have did was tell that fucking woman what you doing behind the scenes, boy. You should have never did that, boy. No fucking way.
If I was the editor. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's extremely weird for Pokey. If I was a girl and I was in that position, I would feel pretty weird. Why would you ever say this? Nobody knew. No one had to know.
Why do I feel bad? I think I feel bad because, like, can people help their fetishes?
No.
Or is it like a oopsie?
I don't know if it's a fetish. Maybe he finds you very attractive. I don't know if that's a fetish, my guy. I think nigga just found you attractive, and he was like, damn, she's kind of innocent, cute, and I just want to beat my yank to her. Like, that's the shit that happens to a lot of motherfuckers. Not that I know of a lot of motherfuckers. But I've, like, you know, you've been watching something, you just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And anybody used to do it. So, like, he probably just found you attractive, and it's probably some of the footage that's attractive. She's sitting here in a tank top, boobs out, you know, looking kind of cute. So he's just like, the fuck out of here. Never mind. I can't even come up with an explanation. I can't even come up with a conversation to how bro is just cranking his yankaments. You know what I'm saying? That shit is funny to me, bro. Like, let's go.
Guys, this is reminding me of like a crazy story. I'm really considering telling you because I thought of it because when I was reading this and the message was actually nice, I was like, why do I feel bad? Like, I actually want to forgive this person. And I think that's a me problem. Many, many years ago, when I was like super omega active on YouTube and I was working with a lot of different editors, there was one editor in particular that I would work with a lot because his edits were really, really good. But he had one major problem.
Shout outs to you, really good fucking editors. This is something, this is a segment off of that. If you're a spectacular editor, you got the skills to edit, I pray of you. Advance your skills. Keep on advancing your skills because they're gonna need editors. No one can replace a good editor. Even if you think you're a good editor, I think I'm okay when I actually sit down and edit, but that's okay. If you a good fucking editor, you the man. All right? Shouts to the niggas that sit at the desk for fucking 3 or 4 days trying to get content out. I be one of them. But the niggas that be focusing on the real hardcore content, shouts to the editors. Them niggas is important. Without them, creators would not be making as much money as possible as they did. And you know what I'm saying? Sneeko had an editor. I don't know what Musa. Shouts to Musa. That nigga is, I don't know what he doing now, but yeah. But like, yo, good editors are hard to find. I feel like I hate editing my own shit because I feel so drained after it. I'm just like, I don't want to post for another week. But if I could get to the top of like 10K, maybe start making money or 20K, I would pay for a fucking editor. I would pay for an editor. I would. A good editor. I like how she was able to work with a good editor. I need that in my life, a good editor. Shouts to the good editors. Let's continue.
Which was that sometimes out of nowhere, his videos would just be like a week or two late. And when you're trying to upload consistently and when that's really important for the algorithm, it's kind of a problem.
And I get it, life gets in the way. It happens. But being weeks late at a time, and now that we know that the excuse...
Your penis gets in the way.
Was I was jerking it. How many times were you doing it, bro? This blows my mind. I can't imagine being an editor for like, I don't know, a hot female streamer or whatever, and being late. Like, okay, let's say you do it, right? You do it at least once.
Listen, if you cranking your yank to a female streamer and you're editing for her, I tell you this right now in advance. Don't do it. Don't tell her. And if you're doing it, don't do it. Just go talk to one of your girlfriends that is really close to you and get some homie head. That's all you got to say. Yo, I need some homie head. And then you don't got to get dolo head. You could give her head and call it a day, and then you get your work done. Don't fuck the homie. Just get homie head.
Per day? Okay, twice if you're in freaky mode, right? How many times do you have to jerk your shit for you to be late to deadlines? Kanye West late deadlines. Like, how often are you doing it? I'm sure at that point your dick has to be falling off, bro. Like, if you've been doing this for months, you're late.
Yeah, no, he's rewinding the video, going back through the video. It's crazy.
Constantly.
But his edits were fucking heat. So I was just like, I don't know. I was like trying to make it work with him, and I would ask him like, is there anything that I can help with? Anything that I can do to kind of like make it easier to be on time?
I mean, Toki, knowing what we know now.
Welcome to tell me if you're gonna be a bit slower with the upload so that maybe we can work around it, blah, 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 blah. Months go by, and he messages me out of the blue, and he says, hey, do you have time to talk?
Oh, no.
I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines. And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix. Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't
Fuck the homie.
stop.
I'm just saying. You don't have to, if you got a homie girlfriend and she's down with you and cool, I'm just saying, you get head from the homie. Don't fuck the homie that becomes awkward, that's friends with benefits, and you don't want to ruin a relationship. Get some homie head, and you give head to the homie. I'm just saying, if she's down with it and she want to give you some neck, just to save you some time as being a spectacular editor and not confess to a bitch that you jacking off to her as you edit her shit, relax, homie. That's all you gotta do.
Touching himself? I was trying to pick which word to use.
Damn.
To me,
Damn. You know how many people are like, I wish it was me. Somebody out there is wishing that it was them jacking off to Pokimane's edit, like full video edit, like not even editing them. Somebody's, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there that got shots of Pokimane's butt cheeks just randomly in videos. Like, calm down.
his, in a way, employer of many, many months. When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now.
Okay, now I'm scared to have an editor.
That's crazy. Shout out to you, Hungry Channel. Appreciate you for coming. It should have been me. No. Fucking Yugi Moto meme. Oh my god. I gotta go find it real quick. This is it. This is.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Oh, shout out to you too for shit like this.
You know what I mean? Because what if my editor is just like going crazy gooning to my amazing outtakes and
I don't know. It's because he's a girl, but the guy, like, listen, he's sitting at a desk for months on end watching one woman the entire time, listening to her voice, cutting, chipping, slicing, all that editor bullshit. But the fact that you was cranking your yank to her, nigga, relax. I'm just saying, relax. He didn't have to come out and tell her, but honesty is the best policy. Listen. She employs him. I'm just saying, he shouldn't have did it. But at least he was honest. Like, on some real, he was honest. Still probably might have lost his job, but Jesus.
mistakes that I make on video. Why would you ever admit this? And yeah, I kind of feel bad for Pokey because she was put in this situation. No one
Cranking a yank to my shit, I'd be like, nigga, that's stupid. I'm not even that pretty. Shut the fuck up and finish my edits. If I ever had an editor, and if it was a female editor that was like, hey, I let my boyfriend smash me as I edit your stuff, and then sometimes I come. If I heard that shit, I'd be like, listen, I'm not that pretty. I feel cute, but I'm not that pretty. And you wildin'. You are wildin'. Bro sent me nothing but YouTube play buttons. I don't know. Bro, your Hungry Channel, that shit's hilarious. I'm gonna give you some hundreds. I might just pin this. I might just give that a pin. Just like, this man said, it should have been me. It should have been me. On some real shit. But the fact that she's a female, sorry to pick my nose. The fact that she's a girl, I get it. But don't be honest like this to someone that's employing you, because you can lose your fucking job. Relax. Don't say nothing unless they ask you, like, yo, what the fuck is up? Like, why is my shit taking so long? Then you can talk to the bitch. But if you honest, listen, honesty is the best policy.
There was
But he still lost the job.
no way you were ever going to get caught if you did your job and then gooned later. Alright? But the addiction was so bad. It was so severe. He couldn't work. He had to go and take care of business. That's insane. And this is something that went on for months. Do you know how crazy that is? I mean, Pokimane, let's just keep it real. Most of the men who watch you just want to hit. If a man never applies to work for you and you're a Twitch streamer and you're hot, instant rejection. Because men are disgusting.
Yeah, so are women. I've never been to reach the level of a Twitch streamer, like one of these famous ones, and you're getting people asking to edit for you. Obviously, she vetted his work and his shit was fire. But when he was coming up late, it was like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you why I'm late. And then she had to cut the shit short. And I get it. Like, how do you vet that a nigga ain't gonna be beating or cranking a yank to you? And honestly, listen, I'm paying you the big bucks. If you don't want to lose your fucking job, I don't know, Pokimane a millionaire. The fact that you open up your mouth to a millionaire and shoot yourself in the foot is stupid, nigga. I would have been hush hush and collect my money. I don't know how much she pays her editors, but I'm just saying.
I know someone's gonna believe that and be like, oh, Sensitive has gone woke. It's Pride Month. He's turned into a fat. No man willingly sits there for 6 hours and watches Pokimane streams because of her talent. Okay, let's just keep it real. The men that watch Pokimane for hours, years, they're just there to, you could have gone on your whole life without.
I believe some people watch Pokimane for enjoyment, entertainment, and have fun. Some people watch Pokimane to crank their yanks, complain about Pokimane, make content out of her, and farm her. Personally, listen, the best channel that you need to make right now is a Pokimane Clips channel. You could farm Pokimane for fucking clips and make over $40,000 on TikTok right the fuck now. Do it now. Create a channel on TikTok just clipping Pokimane and all of her streams, clipping her streams, funny moments, cute moments, whatever. You will make bank. I swear to you not, and people will love you. So, listen, there's those type of people, you know what I mean? Or you're the last type of person, her fucking editor that was cranking his yank to her shit. Listen, Mac Dog, relax.
Without telling anyone you were going crazy over the Pokimane unedited clips, unless your brain is so fried and you watch so much porn and you're like, oh yeah, in porn, if you admit that you like someone or you love them, they'll eventually like you too. I'm 1,000% sure. Now this guy thought Pokimane was going to say, oh no way, I'm so glad you jerk off to my videos. That's so awesome. Let me marry you. Let's go run away together. Let's just run away together and be together and love each other forever. You will no longer have to goon in the darkness alone. Someone get this man off the hub.
Felt so bad. And I have firsthand experience kind of seeing how much, where's that sentence going? I have firsthand experience seeing other people struggle with addiction. So firsthand, shut up. I mean, like I've seen.
Yeah, firsthand, right?
People that I've even lived with struggle with addiction. So when he's like, like this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad. So I still paid him for months.
If I was a girl and someone did that.
It's because she's rich, but also the fact that she says she still paid him for months. I get it because, she feels sorry for his addiction. But also, are you still paying him as your editor? Or are you just paying him in general? Like, I would like to know if he was still editing your shit, because you're not just paying him for months. I think the nigga's editing your shit, girl.
That I would straight up cut off your dick. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? This is a job. And even if you were doing it, okay, fine. But don't tell me. Just keep that shit to yourself. You're not supposed to tell everyone everything. This right here, guys, is the most normal Pokimane male viewer and fan. Think about this. What do you have to gain from this, and what do you have to lose? What do you have to gain? Absolutely nothing. Unless you're super hot, Pokimane is not gonna look at you, okay? And what do you have to lose? Good pay, I assume. Not only is it weird, but it's embarrassing. Why is everyone that she's around or work with a weirdo? Everyone in chat.
Because she's a weirdo. You gotta be honest. Pokimane ain't normal. Nobody is normal. She's not a normal person. She herself is a fucking weirdo. She's the same woman that complained about her fucking her cookies and how people were broke and you can't buy the cookies. Like herself, she's not fucking normal either. Pokimane 100% is not normal. She herself is a weirdo. And the fact that people are like, why does she always be attracting weirdos, is because she is 100% a fucking weirdo. You have to realize that weird people attract weird people. It's not I'm normal and I just attract weird people. No, we're all sense of weird. The expectation of normal is it's happening more often. There is no such thing as normal. And don't be like, oh, well, the 1950s, them niggas were just already weird without being weird yet. They were on the verge of weirdom.
Like, what? As if they ain't some 40-year-old doing it too. Oh yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%. There's like a 45-year-old man who's married there, and his poor wife is making him dinner, and he's in the bathroom just like going crazy to the Pokimane live stream. And this just proves what everyone has been saying for years. No normal man ever watches Pokimane. Like, as a man, why are you watching Pokimane when you can watch so many other content creators, both male and female? You can just watch my shit all day. I should be the only content creator that you guys watch, honestly. Like, unsubscribe to all the other guys and only subscribe to me. Let's start a cult.
I didn't want to be the reason that he like didn't have enough money. I don't know, you know? Was it extremely inappropriate of him to tell me? Yeah. I also didn't tell anyone for years, and then years later I told my manager, and she looks at me like this. She's like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I would have looked at you the same fucking way. Because what?
I was too shy to tell anyone. There is no guidebook on what to do in a situation like that. You know what I
Fire
mean?
him!
What the hell do I do?
Kill him.
You tell him to stop immediately, seek some help. You're gonna pay him for editing the videos, but when you edit the videos, I'm gonna need you to be supervised by somebody. Like, whoever's around you, I need you to go outside and get one of your friends who's a chick, and I need them to supervise you editing, and I'll pay them to supervise you as long as the shit gets edited and done. Girl, you could have did that. You could have thought of a fucking way. You could have been like, listen, appreciate you. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna pay you for your time. Whenever you get some help, let me fucking know, because you're probably just a sex addict. And that's it. And come back to me when you done being, you. That's it.
Someone said kill him, what the fuck? Fire him? Am I even allowed to fire someone because they're jacking off too much? I don't know! Ah!
Yes, you should be able to fire someone for gooning. Okay, fire them, kill them, set them on fire. That's what I.
No, let's not. I love Sensitive Society because he's a little weird. Fire them, kill them. No, relax, think for a second, and say what's on your mind. But Jesus, don't be stupid.
I will do. Definitely unhinged behavior from the average Pokimane male fan. I am not surprised people like this exist. I'm pretty sure he looked like the average Discord moderator or like
Damn, is that Enrique Iglesias?
the Reddit moderator. I will not be surprised at all. I had to stop playing Elden Ring to come report.
Shout out Sensitive Society. Next! Shit on there.
Because he couldn't stop touching himself? I was trying to pick which word to use.
Now, today we're talking about Pokimane's editor. So recently, a clip from Pokimane's stream went viral. And yes, I have to say, it went viral. I don't
Hey, what up, Mark? Adam Zone? What's happening, man?
Pokimane on the daily. I'm not a tier 5
It should have been me!
subscriber. Okay, I don't watch
What's happening?
What am I doing? Pokimane's cool. She's chill.
God, you ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as and lame as hell. Cause only lame can say that shit.
Yeah, I forgot that Pokimane said the N-word. I'm gonna look for that right now. She did say the N-word. Let's see if it's still there. Oh my gosh. It is. It is. Oh my goodness. It is here. Jesus. Look how old this is.
God, you ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell. Cause only lame niggas say that shit. Oh my god.
Yes.
Chronically online. Moving forward.
But pretty much, this recent clip that came out with Pokimane is actually...
Thanks for coming to the stream, Mark Adam Zone. Appreciate you, man. I'm about to call you Mark Zone just because you got Mark Adam Zone or Zune when she thought she was hood enough. She's not. I don't know what made her say that back in the day, but the internet. Oh, Marco. Appreciate you, Marco. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this shit's annoying to me, bro. Like, and you know what's weird? I don't know if she ever got canceled for that or ever got held accountable for that. Like, how can you hold someone accountable for a video like that? Whatever. Let's continue.
Actually so insane if you know the history of Pokimane, but real quick, let me just summarize what happened. So basically, Pokimane recently went on her stream to discuss a story involving her longtime editor, and honestly, what Pokimane describes is actually so insane,
Appreciate
so
you. Because if she was canceled or at least hit with some type of like repercussions for that, I'm happy about that. For a couple of months. Oh, sweet. That's what the fuck she gets. I appreciate that to know that because I didn't know if she did. When I saw that clip, I was like, did anybody cut her ass for this? Because it seemed pathetic. Like she was trying too hard.
Generate, but also not really that surprising if you think about Pokimane's like audience and who would be applying to edit for her.
Why would they? I know niggas would defend her. I know motherfuckers would defend her just because they're like, oh, but it's Pokimane. I'm like, okay. Like, was she saying that out of frustration? Oh, it was Sims? I bet. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you, man.
I'm not trying to shots fire Pokimane's fan base, but it's pretty clear the type of people we're dealing with.
Morning, Poki. How are you? Good to see ya. Oh, cute dance moves.
So pretty much Pokimane described a situation in which her editor was taking a little bit too long to send her back the finished videos that he was making.
Yeah, the finished videos with extra sauce.
Once Pokimane questioned the editor as to what's been going on, he confessed that the reason why it was taking him so long to turn around the long-term footage into clips and videos was because he was spending that time
Sims everywhere.
touching himself, dude.
Even the fucking editor was simping over Pokey. He was like, God damn, look at her voice. He was like, yeah.
I mean, what the fuck on so many levels, dude? You have the best job in the world. You sit on your fat ass eating Taco Bell Crunch Wraps every day. All you have to do is edit the footage into Pokimane.
Taco Bell Crunch Wraps. I don't give a fuck about Taco Bell Crunch Wrap. A Doritos taco. I stopped eating Taco Bell meat, but a Doritos taco, tomatoes, extra cheese, extra lettuce, even a little bit of guac. It's a veggie taco. I know it's not enough, kick for you, but add some like Chipotle mayo. Killer. Pause. With no rice, because I don't get rice or beans from Taco Bell, because I don't trust their rice or their beans or their meat anymore. Maybe if I'm like feeling the Crunch Wrap. I don't think I had a Crunch Wrap. I might have, and then it wasn't like, you got to eat Taco Bell when you're like, you can't take it home because it gets soggy. You got to eat it right away. That's what I hate about Taco Bell. But that's why I usually get the veggies.
videos. I honestly think it's probably the easiest job you could possibly have. And this guy was willing to
should
throw
be.
that entire
It's edit her videos, not beat my meat to her videos.
career path away to jerk it to Pokimane. Also, in what state of mind do you have to be in to actually confess this to your boss? Like, what the fuck? Why would he tell that to Pokimane? Like,
It's called guilty conscience, ladies and gentlemen. He might have felt guilty for being late on edits, obviously, because he's getting paid. He's also probably being looked at as like, what's happening, because she asked him like, what's taking so long. So he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be honest and tell her I'm cranking my yank. Fuck it. If I lose my job, I'm just gonna be real with her. Which is just, it's just dumb. Don't do that.
holy shit, bro. Does Pokimane have an HR department?
It's good to do that because you're honest, but at the same time, what the fuck?
Like, I feel like she needs one after this shit. You never even know, bro. I mean, like, this was the actual editor that she hired. Like, he went through an entire application process. There's probably tons of applications, and she was like, you know what? This is the guy. Whole time, he was getting hard and touching his cock. But yeah, here's the clip.
Woo!
Hey, do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines.
All right, he came to her. See, this is when you done fucked up. He confessed to her. You clip. You fucking clip, buddy. You are fucking clipped.
Oh my god, his riz is unmatched. Hey, do you have time to talk? I'm finally ready to tell you. What led him to finally be able to tell her this? Like, did he somehow catch a vibe? Did he think he was catching a vibe from Pokimane lately? Like, here, Pokimane, here's your finished video. Pokimane's like, oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. And then in his head, he's like, oh my god, she wants to smash.
And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix.
Yeah, great. Maybe his parents died in a car accident. This fucking...
See, I do believe that. I do believe he may have mentally felt like he was in a one-sided relationship and he had to tell her. But at the same time, like, you're not going to get nothing out of telling her. Like, being honest, respect it. Not getting shit is even more the true part of being part of someone's team. You know, I don't think he should have told her because the fuck is you doing, but he did.
Loser, deadass thought Pokimane wanted to smash. Like, there's no other like, I can't think of another reason why he would tell her this. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself. I'll try to pick which word to use.
My chair can't go back further than this. Man, I would have put myself. Listen. If that was me, I would. If I was honest like him, but I'm also getting paid. Like, first of all, you gotta think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Think about it like this. You getting paid, right? Paid. Yo, thank you for coming to the stream, Etheric Demon. I think I said your name wrong, but thanks for coming to the stream. If you getting paid by one of the fucking millionaires on Twitch, and you're the editor, you need to not open your big fat fucking mouth. How much? I don't know how much she pays her editor, how much she was paying this nigga, but that's a chunk of change, bro. That's a night, like, that's a bag. How you fuck up your bag to do that? To do that at a scream? Yeah, Pokimane, yeah. Like, no, relax. Fuck. I would be mad at that nigga. I would be mad at myself if I had to open my mouth. And actually, if I was a good enough editor, I ain't telling you shit. Because I'm just like, yeah, I crank my yank to your shit. But in reality, I'm not. Like, look, at least he was honest. At least he was honest. I can give him that. He fucked up his own bag, but at least he... I feel sorry for that nigga. He's The poor fucking idiot. What happened? Tell that to the one-sided horny. Them feet pics did it for him. Oh no, I'm capping this one off. Them feet pics did it for him is crazy. Them feet pics did it for him is crazy. That is crazy to say. A couple of Ben. Yo, it's gotta be a couple of bands. It's gotta be some good money as her editor.
To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months. When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're...
Why did this tier 3 sub say that's crazy? Like, we all know you do the same exact shit the editor does. The clip ended kind of mid-sentence, but I thought
I'm like, that tier 3 sub probably was like, that is kind of crazy. Because you don't hear nobody just saying that to her straight up, right? You don't hear nobody just saying that infallible. I got a weird itch in my sleeve. You don't hear nobody saying that shit. Because why would you hear somebody saying that to a big streamer? Especially somebody paying you fucking... Yo, bro. If I knew this nigga's check, if I was his friend and and he told me that, yo, I'm about to tell her I beat my meat to her, I would have slapped that nigga. I would have slapped. I'd be like, no, you do not fuck up the bag. You are paying for rent. You got a new car. You put a down payment on a house. No. That is your cash cow. You gonna milk this bitch. Do not keep editing. Keep your dick in your pants. I don't care if you gotta wear a chastity belt. Relax.
So funny when Pokimane was like, I don't want to know. Like, I only can assume that she was saying, I don't want to know what you're doing when you're editing my videos. So basically, she doesn't even fucking care. Like, I mean, obviously she cares if she knew, but the editor literally could have gotten away with this, which goes back to my original theory. He thought he was gonna get laid within only editing for a few months.
You can't, one-sided love, but like, that's not love at that point. That's one-sided horniness. Like, if you tell her you're beating your meat to her shit, what is she gonna do? Send you a photo of her titties? Like, listen, I gotta be honest. I'm an honest person. But if to that level of horny there's not gonna be a level of honesty to reach that level of horny. One-sided love, that's one-sided stupid right there. Like, I understand, like, if you in high school and you talk to the bitch, but damn, bro. One-sided delusion, my nigga, yes.
I mean, how many times does Pokimane run into this issue? It seems like she swaps around editors quite often. I guarantee you all of them are weird. But all jokes aside, I mean, dead ass, I think this is the only time.
Pokimane is weird herself because she attracts that weird. Like, you can tell she's a weirdo. And she attracts weird. Like, you can tell. It's not just because, like, oh, they're all weirdos. No, she attracts that weirdness because she has weird energy. That's just is what it is. It's just, she's not a normal person either.
I'm like really saying this, but I actually really do feel bad for Pokimane here. Like,
and she probably is, like, before she did the internet shit, she was a normal fucking normie-ass person. But then she did the internet shit and she got more on top of the real. It met all of these weirdos, and a lot of people were just like, if I play it cool, maybe she's a cool regular person. And now I don't want to call these guys weird. Like, you don't imagine a lot of the people that stumbled upon Pokimane were regular dudes that were just normal, playing it cool, and then eventually just got addicted to seeing her face. Oh man, that's fucking crazy, dog.
Honestly, what the fuck even is that? Like, if someone said that to me who's working for me, number one, they're fired. Number two, I'm traumatized. I'm thinking back to every video I uploaded that was edited by that person. I mean, number one, I know no one's gonna touch themselves for editing. Never mind. You get the idea. Like, you're gonna be... whatever. But like I'm saying, think about it if you're Pokimane. All of that content, in a way, is almost tarnished completely. If she goes back and watches any video edited by that guy, I mean, she can only assume that the entire video was edited with one hand.
You know what? I could agree if she does attract people with low confidence. Because I don't think in the beginning she had high confidence, but she had high confidence because people were mentally sucking her dick. she had high confidence because people were like telling her she's beautiful, telling her she's cute, flirting with her. She had high confidence because people were putting that on top of her. But everybody else had low confidence, and she wasn't giving back that same energy. That she, positive side maybe, right? They're like, oh, she has a positive community. I'm like, okay, I bet.
And it's just like, what kind of fucking? I'm sorry, I'm so caught up on this, but like, what level of delusional do you have to be to
yes, and feet pics, yes,
truly think that confessing this to Pokimane would have any positive benefits at all? So I actually found a more extended version of the clip, and it turns out that this situation happened years ago, but the point stands. Like, everything I already said in this video is absolutely true and holds up. Like,
even if it happened years ago, boy, shut the fuck up, you killed your bag. Now, I wonder if she should be allowed to talk about this now. Like, that's a little weird. A community of people like her feet pics.
This guy's a fucking weirdo. Like, he deadass thought Pokimane wanted to suck his cock.
Many, many years ago, when I was like super omega active on YouTube and I was working with a lot of different editors, there was one editor in particular that I would work with a lot because his edits were really, really good. But he had one major problem, which was that sometimes out of nowhere, his videos would just be like a week or two late.
This guy genuinely...
What sucks about it is the fact that you're late on videos and you're the one that opened your mouth and she didn't say shit about it. You fucked yourself. You did. Not her. You fucked yourself. And you should have kept your fucking mouth shut and been like, well,
edged for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of edging. Like, that's kind of impressive, though.
And I don't want to be a dirtbag either, but what if he told her the truth over text message and then she read it and he busted a nut? What? I'm telling you, what if the nigga was texting her like... What happened? What if the nigga was like, yeah, I just finished editing. I'm busted. Oh! He tells her and she just busts a nut. His ass. But that's crazy. Imagine just, yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, hey, I jack off to your stuff. She says, I don't want to know, and he just busts a nut. Imagine being that foul bastard. Again, did it with no hand. One-handed ban. 100 ban.
When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now. I shouldn't know. But I felt so bad. So when he's like, like this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad.
Oh my god! So he confides in Pokimane about his...
Okay, so he's a chronic masturbator. He's a chronic masturbator. That's what the fuck that is. Okay.
Jacking addiction, which I'm not gonna like discredit in that's like a real problem this guy has, but why is he going to Pokimane about it, right? Like, what the fuck? Go to a therapist. Go to your doctor. Like, they probably have pills for that now. Like, what are you doing? Why are you telling this to Pokimane?
So I still paid him for months.
Oh my god, and he still got paid? I'm done, dude. Like, no.
What the hell do I do? Fire him?
You tell him to relax and please not, like, for real.
Am I even allowed to fire someone because they're...
Okay, I was on Pokimane's side until the very end of that clip. Yes, you're able to fire someone, especially when you're a YouTuber. Like, I feel like if you're uncomfortable at any point, you can do whatever you have to do to resolve that situation. You shouldn't feel bad at all. So I don't know what Pokimane was smoking at the end of that clip.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do think if it's your content, he's editing, you could, listen, if he's got fire shit, it's crazy. Like, no matter how fire the editing is, somebody else can do it better. But what she should have told him was like, listen, ain't no girl jacking off to my shit. Like, I don't got there's no female editors out there I could pay right now, even if I wanted to pay someone to edit my shit. The bitch is gonna tell me, hey, my boyfriend fucked me in front of your content and I nutted to your content as he was fucking me. I'm gonna be like, bitch, I don't care. Did you get the product done? I'm gonna pay you. If you tell me this again, you're fired. Please finish my shit. Like, that's me on that type of level, because I'm a guy. If I sent my shit to an editor nigga and he was like, yo, I beat my meat to you, dude, I'm like, I'm not gay. And if you ever tell me that again, I'm going to find out where you live and I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Relax. Finish the project or you're not getting paid. Relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for her, she was like, well, what do I do? Yeah, it's sexual harassment. Exactly, Mark. It's sexual harassment. Fire his ass. Move the fuck on. That's all you got to do. Personally, if you feel uncomfortable in some type of way, she paid him for months because she felt like she was the problem. Just fine. Just fine.
Clip, I mean, she might be doing one of her classic, you know, skiing trips.
My nose, Are my lines good enough? I don't know if I'm good at this.
But yeah, dude, a lot of the
I remember she snorted some coke. Oh my God, I saw that clip. I don't know if that was real, like she actually snorted coke, or that was just like some fake shit, but that shit look weird. Oh man, she actually can sue. Well, she can, but she's also like, I don't even think she wanted to sue the motherfucker. I think she just didn't want to hear him talk about his dick. It was real. It was real? She really did snort? Yo, Pokimane living a rock star life without being a rock star. That's just crazy. Next thing you know, there's like secret video footage of her getting her back blown out by like 5 niggas in a band. Not once. Not what? Yo, Mark. Marco, my boy, my guy. That's crazy. She did it more than once? I don't need to. Yo, what's happening, Jordan? What's good, my nigga? What's happening?
people on the internet you come in contact with are very weird. Honestly, if I'm Pokimane, I don't know why she was hesitant on firing him. I don't know why she continued paying for him. I understand feeling bad, but I mean, that's a conversation that guy needs to have with a therapist, a licensed professional, his mom. I don't know. You just kind of have to think about things logistically. Like, what's gonna come of it if you tell your employer about this issue? Like, it's not just like, oh, I have this problem with, like, you know, naughty websites. It's I have this problem with your content. Your content's getting me crazy. Pokimane did state that this was years ago when she was more active on YouTube, and I can only assume that this editor is no longer employed. But the scary thing is that
I'm like, of course they're no longer employed with her, but they are employed with somewhere else, trying to hang in there. What you going through, Jordan? You said trying to hang in there. What you hanging in there? What's happening? Let me know the details if you can.
we have no idea who this guy is. I mean, sooner or later he could be editing for me, touching himself to the raw, dumpy vocal content. I mean, we can only hope so, right?
Touching himself?
But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, drop a comment down below on your thoughts on the entire situation.
Shout out to this dude. How many people we got? XQC. Actually, this is no, we just went through his video, didn't we? It's the same motherfucker. I clicked the same dude's video like a dork. All right, XQC's funny ass. Let's see what this 3-minute video is.
Ago, when I was like super omega active on YouTube, and I was.
What did he say? I'm suffering from a mysterious neurological condition. Please pray that I will get better. I believe you're gonna get better, bro. If neurological, you know, that's a hard condition, you know, but the right medication, the right food, the right exercise, the right timing, I believe, you know what I'm saying? So all you got is some prayer, baby. I'll pray for you, brother. You good.
Working with a lot of different editors. There was one editor in particular that I would work with a lot because his edits were really, really good. But he had one major problem.
You know what I hate about XQC? This motherfucker, like any other Twitch streamer, is big for what fucking reason? And I'm not saying that as like him and Pokimane ain't at the same level, but him and Kai Cenat, Pokey, all these other niggas are just huge as fuck. You're awesome, fat man. No, you're awesome. And it's fat man. You forgot the end. I appreciate you, bro. You're awesome, Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like this the level of a man who never cleans his room. I appreciate you, brother. You're awesome, and I hope you're doing well. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send my prayers to you, send my good energy your way, and think positive, work out if you can, eat good if you can, and try your best to get out your house and do a little bit of movements. You know what I'm saying? Never let something hold you back. I'm gonna pray for you. Let's continue this video. It's like 3 minutes. Let me not lag.
Which was that sometimes out of nowhere, his videos would just be like a week or two late. Months go by, and
he was like,
he messages me out of the blue, and he says, "Hey, do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines." Why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop.
Say it.
A gooner?
Say it.
Catching himself? I was trying to pick which word to use. To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months.
Stop for a second and really let that stew in your noodle.
Nah,
let
this is
it
weird.
marinate for a bit. How Coomer brained must you be?
Well, I mean, it's not just Coomer brain. It's also just creepy because I feel like the only reason why you would admit this is if you thought she would find it endearing and it's like a chance at getting with her or whatever. That's kind of that's.
I don't even think that's stupid. That's what the fuck that's called. That's called being. Listen. If you want to confess to somebody, you want to be honest with somebody, you can be 100% honest with whoever you want. But remember, there are some things you should not be honest with. I know this, but I cross many, many lines. I do many, many dumb things, and I get reprianded for my actions all the time. I'm just playing, not really, right? People don't accept it, they don't care about it. But the moment you go, I'm cranking my yank to your shit, she was good. She felt sorry for him because she paid him for 3 months though. So something came out of that.
That's 100% the intention here, dude. It's just it's weird, wrong, and also creepy. 'Cause I'm telling you, because he probably thought, oh, dude, she'll find that like endearing, and that'll be my way in or whatever. Otherwise, why would you even admit that? Like, guys, you can make up any.
Somehow he got paid for 3 fucking months. He knew what fuck he was doing. The man literally said, "I'm just gonna tell her I'm beating my meat," and got paid for 3 months. Fuck out of here.
You guys act like whenever you do something wrong or like you miss a deadline, you're 100% truthful about what happened. Guys, if your dog like bit your homework, you're gonna say the dog ate my homework. It's just what it is when it comes to the excuses. Like, it's not.
When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now. But I felt so bad. So when he's like, like this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad.
Yeah, but this is just so odd though. Like, brother, he's just being deliberate about it. Like, deliberate, not in a good way.
She
like,
also
there's so many other shit
she
you could
also
say.
dragged someone who.
So I still paid him for months.
It was also.
What the hell do I do? Fire him?
I'm just saying, if you really want to stay true, you could say.
For
even if you said like I have like a
benefited
masturbation addiction or whatever,
his
right?
one-sided love.
So like,
yeah, that's kind of
my time.
that right there is very like this. I'm gonna show y'all what Mark Adamzone put in the chat. I'm gonna show y'all this, right? So when you catch this, using somebody's one-sided love for content and benefiting off of it, if that's what she did for years, if that's what she did, nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because you gotta think about it. She knew what she was doing at that time. She knew she was benefiting off of that. And at some point, even if she's telling a story and it's way back then, she still benefited off of this nigga, but technically he benefited because she was still paying him for 3 months. Now, with somebody else, like she was benefiting off of, that's like pretty girl privilege. Like I have some type of pretty girl privilege. You know what I'm saying? And she fucking knows it. You know what I'm saying? If I was a pretty girl with an okay quality body that niggas liked, shit. Motherfuckers will give you anything.
Instead of editing, I jerk off. It's bad. It's not entirely creepy. It's kind of like a...
See, XQC's take is wild. Okay, it's creepy. It's bad. But also, he got paid still. So technically, a win is a win. A win is a win. I don't give a fuck. A win is a win. He fucking won. He won. A win is a win. And you can't tell me this. You can't sit there and say this nigga wasn't winning. He won. He got paid for 3 months. And after that, still, this nigga won. I don't care. A win is a win. A win is a win. He still won. He still got the big fat W. And he told her he was brew cranking his yank.
A weakness, whatever. But like, it still wouldn't be like a lie. But that's just weird.
Am I even allowed to fire someone because they're...
Technically she can.
Shit. Getting on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill. Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous. Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.